Hey, hey. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is Point Another Podcast. And I'm your host, Johnny B. And with me, I got Rashad B. What's going on, Rashad?
What's up? What's up, man?
Hey, we at it again, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Hey, I got a question for you, man. Somebody want to know, right, just to get to it. Somebody asked me the other day, would you commit a crime for your spouse or your child?
Would I commit a crime for my spouse or my child?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
What type of crime? There's so many types of crimes. So,
Well,
what we?
let's dig into it. What kind of crime would you commit, though?
I mean, it could be fraud. That's a crime.
That's a crime. Yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
crime.
stealing is a crime. So I'm assuming that person meant like death, like
I
murder.
That's what I'm thinking, right? So, like, I try to break it down. Like, if you say commit a crime, you talking about am I assaulting somebody? You know what I'm saying? Because they assault my partner or they assault my child. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I pulling out a gun on you and threatening you for doing
Yeah,
something crazy, or am I actually killing somebody to protect somebody I love? So, I mean, it's all kinds of crime, but I think you just have to think about the context. So, like, what exactly am I doing? What kind of crime are we talking
yeah,
about?
yeah. That's a. I mean, if needed, I'm gonna kill for my family.
Say what?
I said if needed, I'm gonna have to. I mean, the situation.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Got to kill for yours. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, you definitely got to kill for yours, man. I have no problem with that. I mean,
no, don't go reporting that now.
feds are listening. If you're listening, feds, we just kidding around. We ain't gonna do nothing.
Hey, my last name is Barksdale. People always tell me they can't mess with me because Avon Barksdale, The Wire. So
Oh man, yo, took me a while to catch up to that show, but I
yeah,
finally watched it.
I
I
have never
swear,
watched it.
really, how could you not?
Never. I don't. I probably. I saw someone mention about it the other day. Obviously, this is a good time to watch something, but I just started watching. I believe it was the Money Heist.
Money
Or
Heist.
yeah, so I may get to the wire. I should get to the wire afterwards. So
Yeah, I heard about the Money Heist thing. I don't know. I was thinking about it, and then I started reading more about it, and then a lot of people were saying, "Oh, he's overhyped. He's overrated. Ah, fucking sure he's not good. It's a piece of shit." And I was like, "What? I thought it was like top 10 on
nah,
Netflix."
it's pretty good. I mean, I'm like 4 episodes in. Here's the kicker though. You gotta switch the language because it's all in Spanish, all in Spanish. So you switch the language to American, but the lips are kind of off. You could tell it.
Oh,
So that's the kicker.
I don't know then. Well, I guess I can give it a shot, right? If I don't like that, then I can just let it talk in Spanish because I do understand Spanish a little bit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I understand 1% Spanish, so I think I can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it started in Spanish. I fast forwarded like 10 episodes just to check to make sure. I was like, this is in Spanish. I'm done. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
watching this.
yeah. But if you ever seen Narcos, though, you can actually like. I just read through the subtitle when I watched Narcos Mexico or Narcos with Colombia. That's all it was. It was just mostly in Spanish, and just got to
Yeah,
keep your eye on the screen.
I started watching
Uh,
that too, but I couldn't really. It was kind of too slow for me. I don't know.
what? That's a
But
great show.
Pablo, no, Narcos Mexico?
Yeah, Mexico's the second one. The original Narcos
Yeah, I didn't
was with
watch the first one.
yeah, that one's based in Colombia with Pablo Escobar.
Man, I don't mess with
And
Colombians.
man, I want to go to Medellin, brother. You watch that. Listen, so the thing about watching all the Narcos show is, at least for me, when I watch them, then I feel like I know how to be a drug dealer, right?
It's funny you say that though too, because my wife Blair asked me, she's like, "What are you watching?" She's like, "Why are you watching that?" I'm like, I'm trying to learn. Relax. I'm trying to learn
Exactly.
again."
Trying to build an empire here. We can make money. If I get this right,
Yeah,
we can make money.
but it's crazy though because I've watched shows like that all the time. Even like Ozark. That's just one thing. I don't think I could live. I can live like getting in that type of industry with drugs and money because I mean, talk about watching it back every single moment of the day, like worrying about something. And you
Right.
know, like in that the cartel, even like if the mob, whatever it is, they'll kill anyone. They Disloyalty is disloyalty. Like there's no second chances. They'll boom. I don't care.
Right, right. Yeah, if you get in that industry, you just you're walking in, but you're coming out in body bag. They're not letting you out.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
It's
not letting
over.
you out. Yeah, that's just crazy, man. But I mean, it's the same thing when I watched The Wire. I remember after the show was over, like I started checking my phone if the cops are tapped into it. Like I started looking out the payphone. There's no payphone
uh,
outside.
Big Brother is
Yeah,
always watching, man.
yeah. And I'm out there listening for like if somebody's whistling. I'm thinking Omar coming. Omar coming. I was losing my shit listening after I watched that show, man. I thought I lost my mind.
Yeah, I'm about to check that out. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, no, you should, man. It's a great show. I mean, it's old now, so you just got to get
Yeah,
through. You just got to get through
few
the
seasons,
video.
right?
How many?
Is it a few seasons? Is it two
Oh
or
yeah,
one?
it's definitely it's a lot. Maybe five.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, it will definitely keep you occupied. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, you definitely gonna be like, oh, sure, this is good. I mean, you're not turning it off. That's the thing. It's real good stuff.
To learn about my people.
You got to
Part.
get on that. Got to get on that. That's your cousin right there, out there whistling and you know what I'm saying, scaring folks off. You
Oh
know.
man.
So hey, so I saw something today on someone Newsweek, and I got the this iPhone. Sometime I get this news feed, and it says some old lady adopted a stray dog,
Uh huh.
and like a pit bull, and it was like a week later the dog mauled the lady and killed her.
Damn.
Right. So
That
I mean,
I don't know how
like
you die by a dog.
no, not even how you die by a dog. How do you adopt a stray dog?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a stray dog. How
She
did you
but
adopt a
oh
stray
yeah.
dog?
She just brought it
Right?
in. It was just
She
walking on the
just brought it
street.
in. Yeah.
I'm
Talking
ready to
about just a
I'm ready to fight by all means necessary. It was my new job now. I went to a client's house and it wasn't like in a trailer park, and I'm walking and the trailer is in the back. I'm walking, all of a sudden I hear these footsteps quick.
mm,
I turn around, this dog, the pit bull, wagging his tail with barking like "Rrr, rrr," like I'm ready to fight. Like I'm ready to poke his eyes. Like I'm ready to go in. Like, but the dog, it kept wagging his tail and barking at me, and eventually it ran off. And then
right.
they were like, "Yeah, it's just it's just a neighborhood dog that kind of roams around." I'm like, somebody gonna shoot that dog. But the same thing happened to me in high school. I was walking up an alley, and out of nowhere, this pit bull came. Now, this pit bull wasn't wagging his tail. It was probably
Yeah.
about like 3 feet away from me, just like growling like crazy. And I was scared as shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I just stood there, and then they ended up running off. So
Mm,
dogs,
yeah.
yeah, I'm not. No dog is killing me. I'm gonna find a way, any means necessary to get out of it.
Yeah, see that's the thing though. So like I'm more afraid of running into a dog, like a stray dog, like a pit bull or a Rottweiler than I am of a lion or a tiger. And I'll tell you why. Because if I'm stuck with a lion or a tiger, I know I have no chance.
Yeah.
Right? It's over. I'm done. I'm cooked. So I'm not even running. I'm not fighting. I'm just gonna lay there and
You
be
just
like,
gotta lay
listen.
there.
I'm just gonna be like when you're in church and like, you're in church and it's worship time and you just raise your hands up and you just say, Lord,
Yeah,
I give myself to thee. That's what I'm gonna do. Just let the lion just have his way.
that's
Now
gotta be
with
a
the
terrible way to go out, man. That's gotta be. I don't
what
know.
you gonna fight?
Hey, maybe I may hit a nerve or something. I don't know.
Them lions don't got no nerves. They only got one thing, hunger.
I don't know, man. But go ahead,
They
finish.
they trying to eat. Now, if I see a dog, I'm just gonna be mad because I know I'm gonna get messed up. I know I'm not dying by that dog,
Yeah,
but I just know I'm gonna get messed up. So I'm gonna be really scared of that. Because sometimes that pain is what really scares you,
yeah.
not really the death. Because if you're facing death, you're not scared. Like
Oh yeah.
your whole feeling's probably just gone. I'm not speaking from experience because I didn't die and come back or nothing. I'm just guessing.
That
I'm just,
adrenaline, man. Adrenaline.
yeah, right. But if I run into a people, I'm just like, fuck.
Yep.
Like I'm
We
through.
we used to, as little kids, growing up. Um, we used to all stand at the half court at the basketball goal. So like in this community I lived in, we all would stand at the half court, and there was probably about a 12-foot fence on the end of the court. It was one kid in the neighborhood who had a pit bull. He would let go. Pit bull will be on the baseline. We'll be at half court, and the fence is on the other baseline.
Mm,
He would let go of the pit bull. We would all run, climb the fence, and climb over. That was a game we played. Crazy
damn.
as a kid.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
So,
not playing. I'm not playing with no people. No, no sir. No sir. Like if I go outside right now, if I see a cat, I'm gonna be like, all right, cat, do not come near me. All right. But the thing is, though, if I go to somebody's house and they got a cat, I'm cool with it because I know that cat is domesticated, is trained up, is cool because it's living with
yeah,
humans, right? Same thing with dogs. Like if I go in your house and you got a dog, I'm cool with the dog because I know that dog is probably trained and seeing folks all the time. But if I see him outside, I'm gonna kick that thing if it comes near me. Like, like I'm not playing. I'm kicking. I'm
like
running. I'm shouting. I'm getting
Pete,
peed.
Pete gonna be running with you, man.
Hey, that's my dog right there, man. Shout out to Pete, man. Can't wait to have him on so he can tell me some more story about Andrew Luck. Uh,
And Mike
you
Epps.
know, and Mike Harris and all that good stuff that Pete knows, man. Shout out to Pete, man. All right, more questions for you, man. So, what is the one thing you should never see at a wedding?
One thing you should never see at a wedding.
Say. You should never say.
Oh, say at a wedding. Damn, it's just one thing you should never say at a wedding. Um,
I'll go with
like
you
who?
know,
Like just to like. Go ahead. Maybe I'll get an example
I'll go with
idea.
yeah, that's my ex.
Yeah, I don't.
That's one thing you should never say to no one. That's my ex.
Oh,
At a
like at
wedding.
the. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's gonna cause a lot of drama.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a lot of problems in there. What do you think?
Um, man. Um, yeah. I mean, guess something similar to what you said. You know. Kind of like instead of I was my ex, like yeah, her and I used to hook up, or him and I used to hook up, or whatever. Not me, it's him, but like a girl saying that.
Right.
But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Don't say that because folks start throwing hands.
Oh
You
yeah.
know.
Oh,
You know.
it's they gonna you tell that to somebody at a wedding. Everyone's drinking. Somebody gonna say something,
Right.
and there's that's drama waiting to happen.
Right. And
And
you know, like I understand the pen is real. And I mean, I've never heard of a guy doing this, right? Crashing the wedding because you're salty that somebody you're dating or somebody you were dating is getting married,
yeah,
right? Because a lot of dudes will be dating somebody and then they still getting married, and then the girl finds out, showed up to the wedding, crashed it, destroyed everything. But I never understood how you can be so selfish. And I get it that the girl's hurting, but that girl that's getting married, she got nothing to do with the dude.
oh yeah.
So why are you crashing her dream? Like I never understood how women think that's okay.
Women don't care, man. They
Just
don't
just
care.
just mad. Just mad. Just
I don't know how anyone can
yeah.
ever crash a wedding. Like I don't like you said. I don't care how salty you are. I mean, you see in the movies and they be rooting. They be like, "Go get your man, go get your man." They be crashing the wedding. I'm like,
Right. Like I don't understand it. Just let it
only
be. Just deal with
now
that
only
later.
wedding I'm crashing if I had if I had a thing for it, which I do, but I'm still not that salty as J Lo's wedding. I'll crash.
Oh yeah, you still mad
Yeah,
about
man,
that?
that's all right. I just watched Hustler. That was a good show, good movie. You seen that movie?
Oh yeah. No, I haven't seen
You
it,
know what it
but
is?
I'm guessing Jello. No, but I'm guessing Jello was in there running around in
Nah, she
tight
a
pants.
stripper in that movie.
Oh, she a
Yeah.
stripper.
So
Yeah, I can only imagine. I can only imagine how you feel
so
watching
funny
that.
story about J Lo and that movie because I started trying to watch it um about August of last year, and so I went to a CrossFit competition when I was competing. Ended up getting sick. I had like a 103 temperature. Come to find out, I had an abscess like on my ass. I had an abscess on my ass. If you don't know what that is, that's like
Damn.
a it's like a like an ingrown hair, I would guess, but it came to like a big old pimple, whatever. It was the most
Right.
pain I've ever been in my life by far. I had to get I had to get it surgically removed. All right, so
Oof.
I get to the hospital. They
They,
put
they had to tap that
yeah,
ass, huh?
they put me under. They put me under and everything, and I wake up. The nurse is like asking me all these questions, and she asked me what my wife's name is, if she's here. And I'm like, yeah, she's here. She's in the lobby, I think. What's your wife's
Mm,
name? And I said, J Lo. I said,
wow.
so, so,
Were you like under
yeah,
the
yeah.
influence, or you
Nah, I
just talking
was,
shit?
I just woke up from surgery. And I was like,
Uh,
J Lo. And then the nurse goes out into the waiting room, and my wife happened to be the only one there. And they're like, Mrs. Barksdale's wife or whatever. And they asked me, he goes, oh, he said his wife's name was J Lo, and she started laughing.
she's like, yeah, I've been dealing with this.
So it's crazy how I mean that's J Lo, what, she
Wow.
50 something years old the way she look.
Yeah. She's 50 and she's still fine as
Yeah.
ever. I saw a video, I think it was 2008 of Alex
Oh yeah, yeah.
Rodriguez.
I think I saw that too. That was a
You saw
dream
that
date.
they were asking him about his dream date, and he said
Yep.
J Lo. And then now, what? 12 years later, literally 10 years later, they got married. So dreams do come through, y'all. It's okay to
Yeah.
dream,
There you
y'all.
go.
Dreams
There
do
you
come
go.
true.
Look,
You know what I'm
let me
saying?
ask you this though. As you got a dream date, a chick, a celebrity. You know how celebrities roll. They all roll through one another. Like, do you even
Right.
consider that? Like, if you get an opportunity, like, man, this girl has been with this amount of dudes that you know of, and you know that dude has been with so many people. That's one thing I don't like. I don't know I can ever, if I was ever in that industry, like if I was a celebrity, like a hip hop artist, or is I would say more actors and actresses date more each other than anything, but
I
you
agree.
know who they all date and everything they go through. It's like, and you all see each other. So it's like, yeah, that was my girl. Me and her hooked up, and then you see dudes looking at your wife, like, yeah, I tapped that. So it's crazy.
Well, I think it's different for them though, because like their option is very limited, right? Their circle is so small. Because when you're at that level, you can't just date an average Joe or a regular guy. And two, they can't just meet any CEO, right? That would be the
Yeah,
next thing for them, right? Like if you can't date another artist or actress or whatever, then you have to go with like big businessmen. And most of those guys are taken, right? Or women are taken, or you don't have access to them, or you don't know where they are. They're
yeah,
actually single. And a lot of successful people that are in the business world, they all usually marry
hmm,
early, right? So they get that distraction out of the way so they can then focus on the business that they're doing. So I think it's just tough for them, which is probably why it's a lot easier for them to just kind of like bounce around with each other. Like, you see Ben Affleck be with this girl and then marry that
hmm.
girl, have some kids with her, and then marry another actress. It's a small little world, and I think they have to stay in. Otherwise, it's a lot of money you can lose messing around with them with some broke ass dude out here. You got all
It's
that
true.
money. Because as soon as it's over,
Oh,
they're
they
taking
taking
everything,
everything. So you think they
everything.
think more so money aspect, or opposed to like, hey, I mean, love is love. I mean, but you think,
No, I just think it's who you see. I really do think it's like it's just the environment they are. Like they don't have access to regular
yeah,
dudes, and if they do, automatically you know that any regular dude wants to be
hmm,
with them. So then you really not. So it's not real,
yeah,
right? It's like infatuation by a fan that wants to sleep
that
with
makes sense.
this actress or actor. So I think for them, they got to go with somebody else that it's not about the money I have or we're both in the same limelight, so we understood each other. Because I'm saying, like right now, like let Carrie Hilson, God bless her, wherever she is, love me some Carrie Hilson.
Carrie Hilson.
Let's say Carrie,
Yeah, yeah,
Miss Carrie,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
baby. Yeah, Carrie Hilson, absolutely. Carrie Hilson. If Carrie Hilson come up to me and be like, let's go do this, let's go do that. to did an average Joe, I'm not an average Joe, but I'm saying to this somebody that's like, not a celebrity, they got to walk you through everything in their life, right? When they got to go to a award show, they got to
Oh
teach you how it
yeah,
goes.
it's
If
different.
you're gonna come along, yeah. And I think it can be a hassle for them. Just deal with somebody that knows the business, right? Knows how
Yeah,
things
because
go. So,
I even had an ex teammate of mine when I was with the New York Giants, and he was on a practice squad with me. If you're familiar with football, you got your active roster and you got your practice squad. The practice squad doesn't play or anything like that, but obviously you're still on the team. But he was dating and messing around with I forgot her name. She was on that group that P Diddy put together back in the day. Danny,
three
not
was that 3
no,
LW?
not 3LW. Danity Kane, I think.
Oh
D
yeah,
Woods.
Danny
D
Crane.
Woods. Remember it was a D Woods, the black chick that was in it.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, cause
Didi put it together too many bands, man. I don't know.
yeah, 3LW. Did you know 3LW? You know the chick from 3LW was Tasha from Power.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know. First time I'm hearing it. I didn't even know.
Yep.
Wow, good for her. That's a nice little jump she made. Then good for her.
Mhm.
All right, I got one more question for you, man.
All right.
So, what are the top three things on your bucket list?
Top three things on my bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
That's some good questions, man. Some good questions. Oh man. In no particular order, I
Uh
would
huh.
I would say I would like to travel to Dubai. I would like to go to Dubai.
Mm,
That'd
okay.
be that'd be on there. I've just recently, for about I would say two or three, maybe about 2 consistent years, have been doing CrossFit. So I would like to make the CrossFit Games by the age of 40. I'm
Oh, wow.
35 now, so um,
Big go.
I mean that's 5 year. I figure I give myself 5 year plan because they have different age brackets, but um, I would say yeah,
So you trying to get on? You trying to get on the 40-year-old
yeah. I'm
bracket so
trying to
you
be
can
with the
take advantage of everybody.
I'm trying to be at the old folks, man. Hey,
Yeah,
although I'm competitive, no matter what, and I still think I can compete with some of the
the
best.
young folks.
As soon as there's some. They had one event. I went to the event last year, the CrossFit Games last year, and they had an event, and I swear to I go to my grave, and even my friends from the CrossFit gym, they don't believe me, but they had a sprint event. It was just a race, like a relay race, like run down and back and through these bags. I'm like, listen, I guarantee you, I would beat everyone. I would come in first in this event because this is what I did. This is what I did. I
Wow.
ran. I
Wow.
trained for the 40, but it was like I would say it was probably half of a soccer field, which is a good distance for a sprint down and back, and then like in and out some bags, you know, and especially if you kept winning because they did 3 rounds. But yeah, so I would say Dubai, CrossFit Games. Um, man, next one. Uh, I like to do some adventurous things. So I would say go skydiving.
Skydiving.
Uh,
Wow.
may me and my friends may actually try to do that sometime soon because just last November we did world's toughest mudder, which is 24 hours of just a 5 mile course of going through a whole bunch of obstacles, climbing walls, crawling through mud, jumping.
Damn.
It was
Yeah, I'm too pretty for all that, bro. I'm too pretty
listen,
for it. I'm too pretty to get muddy.
listen. I I mean, I love my white people. I do. My wife's white, but when I did this, when I was doing this, there wasn't too many black people out there,
Right.
and it's actually when I came through the finish line the first lap because the first hour all you had to do was run like as many times as you can because you want to accumulate as many miles as you can, like 5 miles.
Okay.
So the first hour we just did one lap, which is 5 miles. Um, I came through and they had some MCs, two MCs. They were black, and they were like, "All right, brother, I see you out here represent for the people." I'm
Word.
smiling. I'm like, "All right, everything's cool."
Right.
But then once
Right.
we went back out, and for some apparent reason, I wasn't smart enough. I didn't put a wetsuit on because there was water obstacles, and it's in Atlanta, but it was still maybe like 40 degrees. So by the time we got back, by the time we did that second lap, the sun was down, and I was already like,
Mm.
I was in water, like swimming in water that was freezing. My whole body I was shaking uncontrollably, and
Mm.
yeah, so I only did. I went down to Atlanta. We drove down there. I think I only did like 3 laps, which is 15 miles. Um, it was. I was telling myself, man, this is fun, but this is the widest thing I've ever done in my life, man. Like I'm out here swinging on ropes, jumping in water, climbing
Man.
through mud with barbed
Man.
wire on top of me, and like they even had a one thing where you get electrocuted. I'm like, yeah,
How is that? How is that part of the game?
I said this is some white people stuff. Like I said, I love my
Man.
white folks, but there wasn't too many.
But they're crazy,
Yeah, there
right?
wasn't too many of us out there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. Like, nah,
But it was one of those things where it was
I,
fun. It was fun.
yeah,
It was fun, and you're like, man, I'll do it again. Like as bad as it sucked, but you do something else like,
yeah,
man, like why the hell am I doing this? But once you're done, you're like, I think I could see
that was
I
fun.
could see myself doing that again.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, the only white sport I want to do, I want to go skiing. So,
I've been snowboarding
I
my whole
mean,
life, man. I got 2 snowboards
yeah.
at
So
my house.
yeah. So next time you come up, man, we gotta go out there. I gotta get this. I gotta get it in, man. I gotta get baptized doing
Hey,
that.
I'm just gonna let you know, I'm not waiting
Snow.
for you though. I don't want we if one of us gonna look bad, we both can't look bad. So I don't they
Sure.
want
I'm just gonna get a trainer then. I'll get a trainer. I'll get a couple of laps in. I'll be like, I'm good. I got this. Watch me do me, and
you
I'm gonna just start skiing and snowboarding and doing all my thing by myself.
you can't they can't be like looking at us like, man, look at these two black folks over here.
I know.
So at least
They're gonna be like, who invited them niggas?
but it's funny though because I learned by myself. Because like you said, I grew up. You've been to Hudson. It's really culturally diverse, but I had a lot
Right.
of white friends. You know, we went snowboarding every Friday and Saturday, and they didn't have a
Where'd
time.
you go?
We went to Catamount, Catamount,
Catamount.
which is it's up in like Massachusetts. It's probably about 45 minutes of Hudson. It's a small mountain,
Mm.
but we went and you know, it's just like anytime you just go with your boys, no one's gonna really sit there and teach you. You got to learn by yourself,
I see.
and that's how I learned. I just learned by myself, and then it ended up being better than probably about 80% of them.
Wow.
So
All right. That's what's up, man. That's like watching tapes and then getting out there and making it happen in the field.
yeah, exactly.
Got to watch and learn. But I'm not doing that. If somebody's not holding my hands out there, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'll just be broadcasting from y'all. I'll be calling the play by play for y'all. That's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm not getting involved. But the one thing I want to do, I'll add to that, like the bucket list thing. I was thinking about it. The one thing I want to do, and I might do this when I go to Chicago once this coronavirus thing goes down, is I want to fly a plane.
yeah, you good. I'm good on that. You can have
I
that.
want to fly one. I want to fly, and I think it would help me finally give it the last little bit of fear I had when I get in the plane, knowing that if this pilot is tripping, I'm gonna walk straight to the cockpit and I'm gonna take over. So that's one thing on my bucket list. I got to learn how to fly a plane because I'm gonna buy a plane soon, right? Real soon. So I got to learn how to fly it. So that's it. Hey, appreciate y'all listening to the Point of the Podcast. I'm your host, Johnny B. You've been listening to John and Rashad. I appreciate you guys. Let's get it cracking, y'all.